Hey, YouTube family, the Maverick in the space again, you know. And we say the best and most credible opinion, and we also say fear and fearless analysis. So go on to the right thing. You share the video, subscribe, make a comment. Alright, people. So you know, say every now and then the Maverick people over some unorthodox fence. Well, you know, say me a peep over the United States, the political fence. Election have come up between where them say are the two most unpopular candidates in the history of US politics. Donald Trump and Joe Biden. so a veteran Democratic strategist, a brother named James Carville, him come up with a theory to try and put some semblance of sense to what is happening with the Democratic Party. Because Joe Biden is running against Donald Trump. And Donald Trump, he's facing about 1,000 criminal charges and other charges and accusation. And also, I think he will get impeached 2 times. And yet still, despite all of that, Donald Trump continues to lead Joe Biden. Not just lead Joe Biden in the polls, you know, but also Joe Biden and the Democratic Party, they are losing grounds with Hispanics, blacks, and also men. Alright, so James Carville come up with this thing and him say, this is what is happening to the, remember it's a Democrat attack, you know, a long time Democrat attack, you know. James Carville say the current state of the Democratic Party is a problem because it's been dominated now by wokeism and the narrative of preachy women. And him said these women basically are driving men away from supporting the Democratic Party because of the narrative. They might tell men what to do and tell men what to eat and tell men what not to drink and tell men all of the values of the Democratic Party now basically. And the narrative, they're being driven by these preachy women. And he's positing that that is why this kind of narrative is pushing men away from supporting the Democratic Party. Not just pushing them away from the Democratic Party, you know, but these men are also going over to support the Republicans and their troubled presidential candidate, Donald Trump. And he also point to one of the narrative coming out of the preachy woman camp, you know, is that women and minorities will decide this election. James Carville remind them that 48% of the voters are male. And he basically give them a little sarcastic thing and say, hey, we there too, so say something to we, you know. That to me, in and of itself, you know, is wise and prudent analysis, you know. You know, like when a wise old man tell you something, a man with a wealth and knowledge, just drop some little gems and you're supposed to pick the sense out of the sense and make yourself better. Well, it's some me pick up the comment there and the analysis there by James Carville. But you know, when I get pushed back, we see some of the analysis with some of the preachy women, the same preachy woman in question, and say he's an old guy and he is out of touch with reality and blah, 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 blah. And I saw them push it back, you know. Me, I try seek an explanation myself. As an observer, external observer, as to why Donald Trump, with all of his wretched past and his troubled future and his troubled present as well, how Donald Trump can be leading this great Joe Biden and his Democratic Party with the most progressive and well-thinking agenda in the world. How Donald Trump can lead them in the polls? How them can lose support amongst men, amongst blacks and Hispanics? How? Well, me don't hear no better explanation than where James Carville come with. Come on, me tell you something, people. Me watch a lot of the US political analysis, you know. I'm watch a lot of the progressive station, them, the CNN and MSNBC and all of them. And I can tell you, a woman driving narrative on them show them. The analysis of politics on them platform, there, a woman control them. Woman hosts most of the show them, and you don't find a show without 2 or 3 women guests. And look here, a woman drive the narrative in the world now, you know. And that the woman agenda control the world now. We don't go around that and be a hypocrite about that. We know that. So therefore, men basically are getting marginalized in the wider scheme of things, you know. It's a grand pushback from the previous dominance of men, you know. So we go now to the other extreme where women control the narrative and control the world. And if, of course, you dare to ever say anything critical or even observe something factual about a woman, you know them brand new as all kind of stuff. But that's something that drive the world now. And what James Carville basically remind the man them of is that 48% of who are going to go vote. A man, no for them a straight man, normal man, we don't necessarily are going to buy into the extreme progressive liberal agenda there. Them don't want to hear that, you know. There's a kind of disingenuous way how the same preachy women, you know, and the liberal left assess and analyze the politics, you know. There's a current thing we come up now with Donald Trump apparently. You remember the case with Donald Trump have with the PR money for Stormy Daniels? That case there. The judge in that case there. Apparently, Donald Trump come out and call the judge daughter a Donald Trump hater. Now, I watch CNN the other night and I see them talk about it, how Donald Trump, the gag order for expand on Donald Trump because him still abuse people connected to the case and blah blah. And they went on and on. But not even one, me watch it for about 2 hours. And not even one across 2 separate shows. And none of the shows them explained why Donald Trump said what he said. It is as if Donald Trump just get up and him evil spirit just make him start cuss off the judge daughter. You know what me have to do? I have to take out my phone and Google. What did the judge's daughter say why Donald Trump reacted that way? That kind of something let me Google till it pop up. Apparently, an account on social media that was controlled by that particular judge's daughter put up Donald Trump in a, must see a picture or an image or a wording of Donald Trump in a jail. Basically, a suggest that Donald Trump will go to jail. No people. If a platform controlled by the daughter of a judge say me if you go to jail and that judge are going to try me, is that something that is to be ignored? But it's so the left-wing liberal media has saw them do the analysis, dishonest and disingenuous. I mean, we have a whole Trump hater in the world. In fact, Trump accused the girl of being a Trump hater. And it is clear that the girl is a Trump hater. But the liberal media now going to tell you that. They will just point to the evilest Donald Trump attacking the judge's daughter. As if people out there have no intelligence and no sense. It's so. May I tell you now? We hearing they talk about Jamaica politics, tribal and petty. American politics, I don't want set of bright people like that, you know. Them bias, them bias and them lean. And them hateful and revengeful and them intolerant. You see all the same liberal left there and the most intolerant set of people them. And all them preaches tolerance. All them preaches diversity, you know, and tolerance, you know. But are the most intolerant people them you can ever find under politics. Anyway, people. They want people over the fence. James Carville right. Long time I watch the analysis and I say, wait. It's like it is mandated for a woman drive all of the debate them. It's mandated. And don't tell me, you know. But if you pay attention to Jamaica politics and leave American politics alone, you know, because I don't live there. You can't tell me that. We travel to America regular. We have an interest in what is happening in America. you think we just live in a isolated little hole, so. And so Jamaica stay again, and so Jamaicans stay again. We don't just don't one hole and no what going on the rest of the world. We are aware of what is happening all over the world. And America is pivotal to what happens all over the world. That obnoxious agenda, liberal them call it, liberal progressive, extreme agenda there. Most conservative people can't manage them something. They prefer vote for Donald Trump than going in some direction where some people are in America are push the narrative and are push the people in the country. Maverick out. We talk about that some more. We talk about the election some more. See? Maverick out.